Hello, and welcome to the Times Union's 2021 High School Sports Awards. I'm Times Union Editor-in-Chief Casey Seiler, coming to you from a place I haven't spent much time in the past 16 months, the Times Union. Hey, no baseball in here. No, we've been through this. Sorry. No one understands change and dislocation more than young athletes who have seen seasons disrupted or postponed, training interrupted, and tournaments canceled. As the pandemic recedes, we hope that this program will stand as a reminder of how perseverance overcomes challenges on and off the field. Before we start, I'd also like to acknowledge and thank our presenting sponsor, Berkshire Bank, whose support makes possible this event as well as the special section in print and online profiling and honoring our celebrants tonight. And now, it gives me great pleasure to introduce your Master of Ceremonies, Times Union sports editor Bill Douglas, kicking us off with what's become a musical tradition.
Optimistic you are, it's been a really gloomy year. Coronavirus raging, and we've all dealt with the fear. So much was taken from us, nothing we could do. It seemed like school and sports were through. 2020 mostly spent inside. From the virus we all tried to hide. So much tradition got called off. Oh no, was that a call? Can we play? Can we play? We can't take much more TV. Can we play? Please today. We just want some normalcy. We just want a chance to play our games. Watching Tiger King is not the same. But the whole spring season went down the drain. Summer offered promise and we looked forward to the fall. But when cases started climbing, they played no fall football at all. All high-risk sports were put on hold, sitting on the sidelines getting old. Only Patroon and Suburban underway, leading most to say, can we play? Can we play? Wanna get back in the game. Can we play? Please today. And our former lives reclaim. We just want a chance to see our friends. It's a waiting game that never ends. Most sports were waiting for the winter time to play. Fall season 2 became a phrase that we all learned to say. Then New York State said it's okay to hit the courts. Finally a chance to resume playing all our favorite sports. But infection rates had to be less than 4%. We're back to waiting. When will this relent? Then it came, all the games. Now we're playing 5 times a week. Just so happy we're back. It feels like a winning streak. We're so glad to be back on the field. We refuse to yield, and that's what we're celebrating today.
Hi, I'm Bill Douglas, the sports editor of the Times-Union. I hope you enjoyed the song, and now we have a word from UAlbany men's basketball coach, Dwayne Killings.
Hi, my name is Dwayne Killings, new head coach at UAlbany. I want to congratulate every one of the Times-Union Athletes of the Year in the Capital Region. I can't say enough great things about each and every one of you. So many young men and women have competed and battled through a unique year. The pandemic created unique challenges for us all. I'm amazed at every one of the athletes that fought through adversity and lived out every one of their dreams. As a new head coach here at UAlbany, I get to live out my dream leading this program in this community. This community is built on great people, great leaders, and most importantly, winners. I'm so proud of every one of you guys. And when we get back to normalcy this year, we'll have so many fans inside arenas cheering you on, watching you as you chase your dreams, competing, representing not only your families, not only your friends, but the great communities and schools that you represent. Now, our job here at UAlbany is to create a program that's reflective of the community. And just like so many of you guys have worked so hard to compete and play at the highest level possible. For all the athletes that are going on to college, whether you're playing or not, I wish you great success in the classroom and in life. And always know in the Capital Region, you have so many people that are proud of you, that are cheering for you, and most importantly, believe in you. When you get back to competing, when you get back to your classrooms, always remember, be complete, push yourself, chase your dreams, believe in every single thing that you do, and everything that you ever wanted is right in front of you. We'll always be cheering for you. Go Danes.
Thanks, Coach Killings. And now, myself, Abigail Rubel, and James Allen will announce the Athletes of the Year.
And here are our fall Athletes of the Year. Football, large school offense, Alex Wolf, senior, Troy. A ferocious competitor determined to make his third varsity season his best on the gridiron, Wolf excelled at both quarterback and safety. The senior completed 64 of 99 passes for 1,137 yards and 19 touchdowns, and also rushed for 8 touchdowns, as he led Troy to a 7-0 record and Section 2 Class A title with a resounding 53 victory over Fern Hill.
Football, large school defense, Jalen Riggins, Jr., Troy. On a starting unit littered with senior veteran players, Riggins proved to be the most vital element in a defense that allowed only 48 points over 7 games. The middle linebacker recorded 44 solo tackles, including an astounding 22 for loss, and 43 assisted stops to help the Flying Horses capture the Section 2 Class A championship and become the third team in program history to finish undefeated.
Football, small school offense, Rodney Parker, senior, Chalmont. Transitioned seamlessly from excelling on the Sabres boys basketball team to dominating for the football team, Parker made his first start memorable as he rushed for 308 yards and scored 4 touchdowns in a 41-0 victory over Hudson. Coronavirus protocols limited the team to 5 games. In that time, Parker rushed for 1,088 yards and capped the season by helping Chalmont edge Glens Falls 29-28 for the Class B championship. Set to play college basketball at the College of St. Rose.
Football, small school defense, Bryce Lynch, senior, Greenwich. Menacing presence on both the offensive and defensive line for the Witches, Lynch did his most profound damage as a defender. At 6'5" and 310 pounds, Lynch commanded double teams tactics and still managed to control things in both the running game and providing pressure as a pass rusher. Greenwich went on to be undefeated in Class D and only allowed 31 points in 5 games. Lynch will next play at Morrisville.
Large school boys soccer, Darian Espinal, senior, Shenendehowa. Shifted from midfield to striker as a senior and delivered 9 goals and 5 assists. Named the Suburban Council's Class AA Player of the Year, Espinal scored meaningful goals all season and ended a 13-0-2 season with a goal in a 3-2 victory over Christian Brothers Academy in the Suburban Council Tournament title game. He will continue his playing career at SUNY Poly.
Large school girls soccer, Sophia Demura, senior, Shenendehowa. Formerly a striker prior to joining the varsity as a sophomore, Demura excelled immediately at her new position and took her game to a different level as a senior in earning Class AA State Player of the Year plaudits. The University at Albany commit helped the Plainsmen finish at 12-0-1. The team shared the league tournament title with Shaker after the final was canceled minutes before the start because of coronavirus protocols. Shenendehowa outscored its opponents 69-6.
Small school boys soccer, James Mitchell, senior, Greenville. Determined to squeeze every bit of what ended up being a 9-game season, Mitchell culminated his scholastic soccer career by scoring late in the second half as the Spartans defeated Maple Hill 1-0 in the Troon Conference Tournament Final. Standout midfielder, scored 13 goals and was the driving force as a leader and standout on both sides of the field for a squad that enjoyed a glossy 41-2 goal differential.
Small school girls soccer, Megan Crone, senior, Schoharie. In a 6th varsity season with the Indians that was devoid of sectionals or state tournaments, Crone made the most of her time on the pitch as a senior, tallying 14 goals and adding 26 assists as a midfielder for a team finishing 11-0 overall. Headed to play collegiately at the University at Albany, Crone enjoyed the distinction of helping both older sister Carrie Crone and younger sister Katie Crone each become the school's all-time leading goal scorer.
Boys volleyball, Aiden Calhoun, junior, Burnt Hills. The cerebral setter proved to have a well-rounded skill set in sharing Suburban Council Most Valuable Player honors with Shenendehowa outside hitter Tyler Christensen. Calhoun registered 466 assists, including 53 against Bethlehem in the Suburban Council Tournament semifinals in a 3-2 victory over the Eagles, and displayed the ability to be an effective blocker and found multiple ways to finish points for the Spartans.
Girls volleyball, Carly Rezartarski, junior, Burnt Hills. The Spartans' stellar outside hitter was the 2019 Class A state MVP when the program earned its 7th state championship. Without a chance to compete in the sectionals or state play as a junior, Rezartarski still landed another Times Union Athlete of the Year award as she produced 290 kills, hitting at an incredible .497 percentage and 112 digs to help Burnt Hills finish 20-0 overall, capped by a straight set win over Shen in the Suburban Council Tournament Final.
Field hockey, Taryn Ringer, senior, Johnstown. Headed to Duke University in the fall to continue her field hockey career, Ringer hoped her senior year would include another trip to the Class C state final like the one she experienced as a junior, before the coronavirus pandemic eliminated all state championship events. Instead, Ringer, the all-time Section 2 goal-scoring leader with 256, helped lead the Lady Bills to a Foothills Council championship and sacrificed her scoring totals as a senior in order to help develop younger players on the roster.
Girls swimming, Rachel Love, junior, Saratoga Springs. The Blue Streaks normally call the pool at Skidmore College home during the season. Without the ability to use the facility this season, Saratoga instead swam at the YMCA to compete. Love made it all work as she posted victories in both the 200 and 500 at the Suburban Council Championships. The junior twice established the new school standard in the 500 during the season.
Boys golf, Will Braxton, senior, Saratoga Springs. Joined Nolan Crowley and AJ Cavada to become the 3rd straight Saratoga player to earn the Times Union's top honor. Braxton culminated a senior season in which he went undefeated by posting a 9-under round of 63 at the Suburban Council Championships at Van Patten to help the Blue Streaks also earn the team title by 12 strokes. Braxton averaged 37.6 strokes per 9 holes.
Girls golf, Kennedy Swedick, freshman, Albany Academy for girls. In the second scholastic year, Section 2 has offered girls golf as a varsity sport. Swedick once again proved to be the area's premier player as she earned her 2nd straight Times Union award. The freshman posted an impressive stroke average of 36.8 per 9 holes and still has 3 more years to add to her growing list of accomplishments.
Boys cross country, Julian Frangia, Jr., Niskayuna. In a season in which he posted big individual wins against Burnt Hills and Saratoga, Frangia's final race of the season proved to be his best as he captured the Suburban Council Championship with a time of 15 minutes, 17.2 seconds, covering the course at Saratoga Spa Park. That win was 13 seconds better than the runner-up.
Girls cross country, Ella Curto, Jr., Saratoga Springs. The lead component to a 2019 team that captured a national championship, Curto was not afforded the opportunity to compete at the sectional, state, regional, or national level as the coronavirus pandemic altered the running landscape in 2020. The junior ran 8 races for the Blue Streaks and won all 8 races, repeating as Times Union's top female runner. Slated to continue her running career after high school at North Carolina State.
Girls tennis, Katrina Sechenkoff, sophomore, Guilderland. Part of a Section 2 doubles championship team as an 8th grader, Sechenkoff reached the Section 2 final in singles as a freshman. Competing during the fall without the benefit of a Section 2 or state tournament to strive for, Sechenkoff focused on doing her best with what was available and finished 10-1 overall. She also avenged her lone loss of the season by beating Niskayuna's Isabel Vanderveen 10-7 in the Suburban Council Tournament.
And now, a special message from Joe Girard III, Syracuse men's basketball player who starred at Glens Falls High School and holds the New York State career scoring record.
How y'all doing? It's Joe Girard III, Syracuse men's basketball, former Section 2 athlete at Glens Falls High School. I just want to reach out to all you scholar athletes, make sure you guys know how proud everyone is of you. We know this year was really tough getting through COVID and everything going on in the world, so it's a really big accomplishment even to get through it and be in the position you guys are in. I just want to make sure you guys stay positive and keep moving forward through the thick and thin that we're all going through, and just know everybody's proud of you. So congrats to all you guys there, and as always, go Orange.
And now the Winter Athletes of the Year. Large School Boys Basketball, Marcus Jackson, Senior, Albany Academy. A true pass-first point guard who threatened to produce a triple-double each time his team took the court, Jackson produced averages of 27.9 points, 9.2 assists, 8 rebounds, and 5.8 steals per game for the Cadets. He joined older brother Andre Jackson, who now plays at UConn, as consecutive winners of this award and is the 4th Albany Academy player so honored since 2017.
Large School Girls Basketball, Megan Herder, Senior, Shenendahoa. In a final scholastic season in which the senior shooting guard averaged 19.9 points, 8.2 rebounds, 5.1 assists, and 3.3 steals per game, Herder's overall impact transcended far beyond her statistical prowess as she led the Plainsmen to a 15-0 campaign, culminating with a Suburban Council tournament title victory over Saratoga. Set to continue her basketball career at Providence College.
Small school boys basketball, Royal Brown, sophomore, Cohoes. Second varsity season for the standout guard for the Tigers saw Brown lead the Colonial Council in scoring at 30.8 points per game. Prolific in his ability to get to the basket in a variety of fashions and improving as a perimeter shooting threat, Brown is already garnering Division I recruiting interest with 2 years left in high school.
Small school girls basketball, Lily Phillips, Senior, Cambridge. The Indians captured the 2019 Class C state championship and then had the coronavirus pandemic deny the team a chance to play for the title again in both 2020 and 2021. Phillips joined twin sister Sophie Phillips as a winner of this award, as the University at Albany bound guard averaged 17.1 points, 8.2 rebounds, and 3.8 assists per game in helping Cambridge finish undefeated.
Boys bowling, Zach Bogholtz, Senior, Columbia. In a season where he rolled 6 3-game series of 750 or higher to go along with the pair of perfect games, Bogholtz led the Blue Devils to a 14-0 season record and he averaged 240 per game. A bowler who employs a two-handed style to get the job done, Bogholtz is headed next to compete for Waldorf University in Iowa.
Girls bowling, Jaden Rose, Jr., Middleburg. An extremely versatile athlete who also plays volleyball, softball, and swims, Rose elevated her game on the lanes as she increased her average from 194 pins per game as a sophomore to a lofty 215 pins per game as a junior. A 3-time Times Union first-team selection, she led her team to a 32-0 record and garnered Western Athletic Conference Most Valuable Player honors.
Gymnastics. Ava Dallas, senior, Saratoga Springs. Competing for the area's premier program, Dallas powered the Blue Streaks to the Suburban Council League Championship by registering wins in the uneven bars, balance beam, and floor exercise to earn all-around honors with a score of 36.9 points. The senior also proved proficient in her studies as she averaged 99, taking advanced placement in honors classes.
Hockey, Ben DiFiore, senior, Adirondack. The regular season ended with a 5-2 loss at Shenendehowa. 1 week later at the same venue, DiFiore dominated throughout as he stopped 32 shots and leading his team to a 4-0 road victory over the Plainsmen in the Section 2 Division I final for the program's first championship. A four-year starter, DiFiore produced a save percentage of 91%.
Boys alpine skiing, Matthew Mokel, Jr., Saratoga Springs. Winner of the Section 2 slalom title as a sophomore, Mokel captured both the slalom and giant slalom titles as a junior in helping the Blue Streaks secure the Nordic League Ski Championship team crown at Four Mountain.
Girls alpine skiing, Avery Waters, senior, Saratoga Springs. During a normal winter season, Waters spends those months training in Lake Placid and taking classes remotely. As a senior, she competed for the first time with the Blue Streaks and proceeded to win both the slalom and giant slalom titles at the Nordic League Ski Championships. She will play college lacrosse at Butler University.
Boys Nordic skiing, Lucas Jenkin, senior, Queensberry. Earned his third consecutive Section 2 title. Jenkin hoped to improve upon his state championship finishes of 8th in 2019 and 4th in 2020, but the event was canceled by the coronavirus pandemic. He managed to win every race of his final scholastic season with the Spartans.
Girls Nordic skiing, Madison Relier, senior, Mayfield. A competitor who came to the sport to stay in shape for cross country and track and field, Relier is now recognized most for her winter exploits. The senior was unable to add another state title to her scholastic resume as championships were not held, yet Relier still won every race she competed in to cap her career by winning a third Section 2 championship.
Boys swimming, Bryce Henkel, senior, Albany Academy. Teamed with Braden Henkel, Silas Stritch, and Ian Young to establish a Section 2 record in the final meet of his scholastic career. The senior, who will swim next at Boston College, earned Times Union first team plaudits as a senior in the 50 freestyle, 100 freestyle, 100 breaststroke, 100 butterfly, and is a member of the 200 free and 200 medley relay teams. He leaves the program with 8 of the 11 pool records.
And now another message from Rich Romer, Columbia High and Union College football standout who played with the Cincinnati Bengals from 1988 to 89 and participated in Super Bowl 23.
Congratulations on being named Section 2 High School Athlete of the Year. It's a great accomplishment, made even more difficult during the global pandemic and all the other challenges of 2020. Your hard work, dedication, and commitment to excellence helped you stand above your peers, and it will serve you well in the future. I know that you'll be successful wherever you go. Good luck and congratulations.
And now, our spring athletes of the year. Large school baseball, Mike Kennedy, Jr., Troy. The ace pitcher for the Flying Horses produced one of the best seasons ever in the Suburban Council and leading the team to the Section 2 Class A championship, working 44 innings, striking out 89 and allowing only 15 hits, and going 7-0 with a 0.32 earned run average. In addition to his prolific skills on the mound, Kennedy also generated an elite campaign as a hitter as the junior batted .547 with 2 home runs and 23 runs batted in.
Large school softball, Anna Gold, senior, Boston Spa. A star performer for the Scotties since first taking the field at shortstop for the team as an 8th grader. Gold capped a fabulous run by securing Suburban Council Player of the Year honors after hitting .444 with 9 home runs and 27 RBIs. Gold, who was headed to Duke University, produced an on-base percentage of .600 and stole 9 bases in 9 attempts. She also clubbed 36 home runs during her illustrious high school career that was cut short 1 year because of spring sports being canceled in 2020.
Small school baseball, Troy Butler, senior, Fort Plain. A key component of the Hilltoppers' 2019 sectional title team, Butler and 10 returning seniors were unable to defend the title as the 2020 season was canceled. As a senior, Butler led a young team to the number 1 seed in Class C. He batted .614 and went 4-2 on the mound with a 1.12 earned run average after allowing only 8 hits over 38 innings of work. Butler is set to continue his baseball career at Binghamton University.
Small school softball, Bella Milazzo, senior, Ichabod Crane. Bound for the College of St. Rose in the fall, Milazzo completed a stellar career with the Riders by leading the team to a Section 2 Class B championship. She worked 97 innings and allowed only 3 earned runs for a 0.22 ERA. She finished 17-0, struck out 187 batters, and hit .421 with 23 RBIs in earning Colonial Council Most Valuable Player and Pitcher of the Year honors.
Boys lacrosse, Brock Bierman, Jr., Niskayuna. One of the nation's top-ranked juniors, Bierman showed why he is so highly touted as he generated 56 goals, 50 assists to land Team Most Valuable Player honor despite playing with a torn labrum. An oral commit to play next at University of Notre Dame after high school, Bierman earned All-American honors from USA Lacrosse.
Girls lacrosse, Bridget Duffy, Jr., Queensberry. A multi-sport standout for the Spartans, Duffy delivered big time as a junior in leading her team to a 14-0 record in the Section 2 Class B title. A midfielder equally adept at scoring, 43 goals, as she is passing, 39 assists, Duffy also excelled by dominating on face-offs. A commit to play next at Army, Duffy capped her season by scoring 5 goals and adding an assist in a 17-11 victory over Burnt Hills.
Boys track and field, Gitch Hayes, Jr., LaSalle. One of the top cross-country runners in the state, he's also a standout competitor between 800 and 3,200 meters for the cadets. The junior notched Colonial Council wins in the 800 and 3,200, and a week later collected titles in the 800 and 1,600 at the Section 2 Group 2 championships. Hayes has generated interest from several Division I schools.
Girls track and field, Gianna Lochi, Jr., Stillwater. Although the junior excels in multiple events for the Warriors, her specialty is the long jump. Twice in 1 week, Lochi first broke the Section 2 record in the event at 20 feet 2 inches, and then matched the distance again. During the Section 2 Group 4 championships, Lochi captured wins in the 100, 200, long jump, and triple jump.
Boys tennis, Nick Grosso, Senior, Saratoga Springs. A varsity competitor since the 7th grade, Grosso was one half of the program's first doubles team to win a Section 2 title as an 8th grader. In his 6th and final scholastic season, the senior finished 16-0 overall and won the Section 2 singles title with a win in straight sets over top-seeded Will O'Brien from Albany Academy, headed to play next at Hobart.
And now, a message from Anthony Weaver, a standout football player at Saratoga High School and Notre Dame, who had a 7-year NFL career and is the current defensive line coach for the Baltimore Ravens.
This is Anthony Weaver, 1998 graduate of Saratoga High, proud Section 2 Hall of Famer, and current defensive line coach for the Baltimore Ravens. I just wanted to take a moment to congratulate all of this year's Section 2 award winners. We know this past year, so many people face hardships and adversity. So many things we take for granted, we lost. And in spite of all those things, you guys all succeeded. So I hope you take the lessons of this year and apply them throughout your entire life and know that you can do anything you want to do with a little bit of hard work, determination, and discipline. So congratulations once again. God bless and continue to make us all proud.
We have arrived at our final stage of our awards ceremony, and this is where we honor our top 7 honorees for the evening. In addition to female and male teams of the year, coach of the year, and female and male athlete of the year, we have added a new category, which is female and male inspirational athletes of the year. This award is much less to do about actual performance and more to do about overcoming adversity and persevering through it. Female Team of the Year, Saratoga Cross Country, The area's premier girls cross-country program since the late 1980s, the Blue Streaks were not afforded an opportunity to repeat as national champions because of the coronavirus pandemic, canceled sectional, state, and national competitions. Even without those races to point towards, Saratoga blew away the competition in winning 8 races in 8 opportunities and posted a perfect score of 15 points in 7 of those outings. Led by junior standout Ella Curto, the Blue Streaks swept the top 5 positions in the season-ending Suburban Council Championships and defeated runner-up Shenendehowa by 85 points. Male Team of the Year, Troy Football. The Flying Horses did not allow a crushing loss to Queensbury in the 2019 Class A Super Bowl against Queensbury, nor a delayed 2020 start that was actually contested in 2021 to ground their desire to elevate once again to the top of the section. Troy registered 5 impressive victories during the regular season, then smashed Queensbury 48-0 and Burnt Hills 50-3 to claim the program's 3rd undefeated season since 2016. Coach of the Year Gary Bynum, Burnt Hills Girls Volleyball. A man who has carved out a reputation as one of the nation's premier coaches in his sport, Bynum guided the Spartans to a 20-0 season where the team did not lose any of the 60 sets they played in. Burnt Hills went 17-0 during the regular season, then reeled off a trio of straight set wins in the season-ending Suburban Council tournament. Under Bynum's tutelage, Burnt Hills has dropped only 1 match in 31 years in Suburban Council play and has captured 7 state titles. Female Inspirational Athlete of the Year, Yeva Klingbeil, Shenendehowa Track and Field. After being diagnosed with cancer in November 2019, Klingbeil, a cross-country and long-distance runner, had to quit the sport. But that didn't stop her from crossing the line one last time with the help of her teammates in Shenendehowa's traditional senior 4x100 relay. Klingbeil's coach, Rob Coutier, praised her sense of humor, head-on approach, and her attitude, saying, "I'm more than twice her age and I find it impressive." Male Inspirational Athlete of the Year, Zach Ashline, Colony Baseball. The discovery of a brain tumor after suffering a seizure in December not only threatened to end Ashline's career, it potentially could have ended his life. 3 months after surgery to remove the tumor, the junior outfielder began preparing for his first varsity season. He hoped to make the roster and perhaps start. Ashline smashed those modest goals as he earned Suburban Council first team honors after tying a single-season school record with 6 home runs to go along with 15 RBIs and a batting average of .378. Female Athlete of the Year, Carly Rezartarski, Burnt Hills Volleyball. A 4-year varsity standout who is poised yet powerful, Rezartarski registered her finest season to date with 290 kills and 112 digs. The 6'4" outside hitter became the program's 3rd player to earn Gatorade New York State Class A Player of the Year honors after posting an incredible .497 hitting percentage and leading the Spartans to a 20-0 season where they did not drop a set. Male Athlete of the Year, Mike Kennedy, Troy Baseball. Shohei Ohtani has been the talk of Major League Baseball this season for his unique abilities to dominate as both a pitcher and a hitter. Kennedy put together a similar display this spring in the Suburban Council, going 7-0 on the mound with an .032 ERA and 89 strikeouts over 44 innings. He allowed opposing batters to hit just 102 against him and hit a team-best .547 himself in leading Troy to the program's first Section 2 baseball title with a 2-1 victory over Burnt Hills in the Class A final.
And that's it for the 2021 Times Union High School Sports Awards. Congratulations to all of our honorees, as well as their families and team members. And thanks again to our presenting sponsor, Berkshire Bank. Please be on the lookout for the special section that includes profiles of all of the young athletes we've heard about tonight. Thank you for your support of local journalism, and please have a terrific summer.